Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 50 of my New York City Wrestling series for TEW 2016. This is Rush Hour, and it is the first event of the year. We are in 2020 in game time, and of course it is January, so we've got a really good show. I'm sort of going to try and get a bit more in depth with the storylines, and yeah, we've got some interesting Ace of Spades type storylines going on. They've kind of got multiple storylines going on, and more of that will be revealed a little bit later into the show. But yeah, we've got an Empire title match. We've got a tag team title match as well. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the show. Okay, so we start off with a 94A, which is actually a very, very good rating because I decided to do all three of Ace of Spades, and they're all rated on entertainment for this angle, so that's really good to see. These two especially. I mean, we know what Spencer's made of, but seeing Brett and Seth pull an A when it's based on their entertainment skills as well is really good. Alright, so it's just a freestyle angle, and basically what I've written here is exactly what it is. Ace of Spades declare that they are taking over NYCW, and yeah, they'll be targeting anyone and everyone. Nobody's safe. Doesn't matter if you're heel or face. Yeah, they're basically coming for you, and they're looking to make a pretty big impact on the landscape of NYCW. Really good to see Seth Whitehead there is developing better performance skills as well. He did not come out of this looking good though, and obviously Spencer was a real star. Moving on to the first match, which involves all three members of Ace of Spades. 82B, really good. In an exceptional match, Ace of Spades defeated El Mítico Jr., Xavi Ferreira, and Fro Shaw in 1940 when Spencer Spade defeated Fro Shaw by pinfall with a Supreme Stunner. Having a look here, El Mítico did really well. He's kind of been like the forgotten man in a sense. We haven't really done much with him. Looking over here though, Bret Heartbreak with an 85 in-ring performance. That's really good. He's only 20 years old. Spencer obviously pulling all the weight in this match. No worker improvements, but a solid 82B there to start the show. 1 point off a B+. Happy with that. We then go into an El Serpiente promo, just basically hyping his upcoming match with Steve Flash. Gets a 100 A-star, which is good. He's got very good entertainment skills, Serpiente. And yeah, basically this promo is just him saying that he's quite pissed off that he has to verse a 53-year-old man in his match tonight. He doesn't think that Steve Flash has, got anywhere near the talent that he once had. Not the talent, but the skills to hold his own in the ring. And El Serpiente believes that he is just going to absolutely destroy Steve Flash tonight. And yeah, as you can expect, the fans would be chanting Steve Flash's name because he is a legend. Moving on. Okay, so I'm not sure, I can't actually remember because I'm not recording this on the same day or anything like that. But this might be Julius Moore's match debut? In-ring debut? I can't remember. I might be wrong. But anyway, a 57 C-, not too bad. I mean, it's not a squash match, but yeah, Julius was set to dominate, so yeah, kind of did what it wanted it to. New York Doll, his contract's running out. We're going to let him go, and we might bring someone else in instead. Someone that I might, potentially push in the future. We'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, in a decent match, Julius Moore defeated the New York Doll in 9:32 by pinfall with a charging tackle, and he got an in-ring performance of 68. And he's also improving in technical skills, which is awesome to see a 33-year-old improve. Yeah, okay, so we then go to an 82B, which is okay. Yeah, we've decided to use Peter Michaels. He's B- overness everywhere in America and Canada. So this is another freestyle angle. So Peter Michaels is interviewing Ross Henry and Julius Moore backstage after Julius's match, and he's talking to them about the aces of spades, or the ace of spades, and their recent confrontations. Of course, Ross was, destroyed by them basically. And then, of course, the next event after that, Julius made his debut, and made the save on Ross from getting another beatdown. And once again, just talking about ace of spades and how they're kind of getting involved in a lot of things, a lot of shenanigans, basically. Yeah, 82B, pretty good. Julius isn't really over. They were rated on Menace, and Michaels was rated on Microphone, because I think he's got an A. So yeah, good stuff. The only bad thing about this is that booking details. Okay, it doesn't tell you. The only bad thing about this is he's obviously our announcer, so yeah, this segment didn't have an announcer, and I don't know if that is going to penalise the rating. I think it might. Of course, we only had a colour commentator, obviously, in this angle, so I think that might have affected it. I'm not too sure. But yeah, moving on. Okay, that did really well. 72B minus. I thought this is also the cooldown match. Probably should have made the other match cooldown, but anyway. In an exceptional match, El Serpiente defeated Steve Flash in 6:14 by pinfall after using a foreign object. So yeah, El Serpiente cheated to win against the old timer, the guy he said basically couldn't cut it because he's too old. He doesn't have the in-ring skills that Serpiente does. And he had to resort to cheating to beat the absolute fan favourite. Yeah, pretty good. Happy with that. We then go to a 95A star. Just a basic generic promo. The Ministry of Darkness doing their dark and gloomy, Bray Wyatt-esque type Raven, just mixture of all those guys type promos on the Southern Stars, who they will be challenging tonight. Well, the Southern Stars will be challenging the Ministry of Darkness for their tag team titles. And the match itself gets an 82B. A little bit disappointed by that. I was hoping for a B+, but that's all good. It is these two. Tennessee William is a lower mid-carder at the moment, which is not great. But anyway, in an exceptional match, the Ministry of Darkness defeated the Southern Stars in 29:57, when the Midnight Prowler defeated Animal Haka by pinfall with a handful of tights. Cheating to win. Dirty bastard. The Ministry of Darkness make defense number 1 of their NYCW tag team titles. The match had very little drama of flow to it. Okay, so he's only got 65 psychology, Mr. Tennessee William, so that probably had a bit of a knockdown effect as far as psychology. But yeah, looking at these ratings, oh my god, Aldous, in-ring performance of 100, Prowler with a 96 in-ring. Then both of these boys, pretty similar. Holding their own though. They're decent ratings, 79 and 81 respectively. Happy with that. And then we have Aldous, Blackfriar improving in performance skills as well, which is awesome. Really good. Okay, so moving to the next angle. This is something that... Alright, this is an Ernest Youngman promo. A generic promo by himself. I don't usually do these. I like to have the other person in the angle with them. But this is Ernest Youngman addressing the NYCW fans. Okay, so remember he was the top heel of the company for a very long time. By the way, the angle gets a 100A star, but that's kind of to be expected. Okay, so Ernest says that he is deeply sorry to all the fans in attendance, all the fans of NYCW in general, because he lost the COT World Heavyweight Championship on a 4C show. And he's lost, not only has he lost the title from NYCW, but he's lost the title to a Canadian company. He's lost, and it was held by an American in America, and he's now lost it to a Canadian company. And he's deeply sorry for that. But then he goes on, towards the back of the promo, Similar to Seth Rollins when he came back, you know, he was hinting at a face turn, but then obviously at the end of the promo he was back to being his usual heel self. So yeah, it's very similar to what happened here. He's kind of just apologizing for losing the title, and then he goes on to be a dick about it. And of course, he is involved in the next match, one we've done quite often. Not a great rating, but there is a reason for that. A 93A for the main event. In an exceptional match, Dean Waldorf defeated Ernest Youngman in 35-25 by pinfall with a Waldorf salad toss. The match also had a lot of interference. Spencer Spade distracted Youngman. Bret Heartbreak attacked Youngman, and finally, Seth Whitehead interfered against Youngman. Dean Waldorf makes defense number 4 of his NYCW Empire title. Yeah, so there we go. Ace of Spades getting involved in the Empire title match. Of course, you know, Spencer is the leader, so he has obviously been quite upset that he was not involved in the match to begin with, and that Ernest, after losing the COT World Heavyweight Championship, got another title match for the Empire title. So they've attacked him. Of course, he did hint at a face turn with that apology in his promo as well. So I guess, you know, a future face turn for Ernest Youngman could be happening. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we get Dean getting his 4th defense, which is getting up there, which is good to see. The match suffered a little bit, but that's okay. And yeah, pretty good rating. I mean, a 93A is not too shabby. Okay, so the overall show rating is an 82B. We did pull a C- in one of our matches, so that's obviously going to hurt things a little bit, just a little bit. But apart from that, we're fairly consistent. 82B, 72 for the cooldown match, which is acceptable. I'm happy with that. And then an 82B for the semi-main. And then, of course, the 93A for the main event. So yeah, we used Animal Harker too much, Tennessee William too much, Seth Whitehead too much, and the Midnight Prowler too much, who is now a mid-carder, so that's a little bit weird, but okay. And of course, we get the popularity increase. So we've got to do Ross because we've got to cheer him up. And I think we'll just go with Dean and Ernest, to be honest. They both deserve it. So we'll give them hugs as well, and we'll tell him that he's awesome. Very happy, pleased, and very happy. Cool. That was actually a really good show. I'm happy with that. I'm going to try and put as much detail into my shows as I did with that one, going into the future. I just want to make the storylines a bit better, and the way I explain them as well. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that, because, I don't know, I feel it just adds a little bit, you know, the episodes have become a little bit monotonous, without kind of explaining what I really feel is happening in the game. Anyway, we're a 49D plus in the Tri-State. I think that is the same as last episode. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. It might have been after the second show I did. But yeah, so we're 49D plus popularity, still 47 importance, which is one of our minimum goals, I guess, moving to cult size. I have been looking around at TV deals and stuff like that. And, whoops, I did not mean to click on that. We can't really get any TV deals. They're all extremely difficult to get. I think our best bet, if we actually really wanted to push for a TV deal, would be, I think, Canada. I think you needed 4 regions. I think you needed 29 popularity in 4 regions in Canada, and you needed to be regional. And of course, if you get 29 importance in one of the regions, you become regional. So I don't know. It was something I was thinking about, contemplating for a little while. But yeah, I mean, I want to work on America. I don't want to go to Canada and hold any shows there, because Yeah, I'm just trying to grind out Colts in America at the moment, and it's taking a while, and it's pissing me off. But it's all good because I don't know. It gives me content to put out there. Let's have a look at the roster here, nice quickly. I'm going to bring someone else in, as I mentioned, to replace the New York Doll. His contract is out in 17 days. If I can click that. So let's have a look at Ernest and Dean. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Yeah, oh god. Please tell me Dean's back up there. Because Dean was an 80 before that match. Okay, he's up to 86. Far out. That's really bad about Ernest. How's Spencer doing? He should be alright because he got a win. Yeah. Yeah, he's up 1 point. Okay. Well, at least Spencer's still doing well. Although I am booking him incredibly strong. Um, yeah, let's have a look at Brett. I feel like Brett. Okay, he's 21 now. I was wrong, but I feel like he's an 81 now. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, he's up another 3 points, which is really good to see. I want to become Colt so bad. I want to get these guys on written deals. I don't want to lose any of them, especially someone like Brett, because he is probably like an ace, a future ace, definitely, with that star quality. I mean, his entering skills will just continue to improve. He's only 21 years old. He's the type of guy I would love to build the company around, for a long-term series. Anyway, let's have a look at Julius. Hopefully his popularity's up. Yeah, I think that's... No, that might be... No, it's up 3 points. Okay, okay. Seth, of course, we're pushing him as well. 50D plus, that's up 4 points. Awesome. Okay. Alright, well, that looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with how things are going. Um, I mean, to be honest, Aldous Blackfriar probably... I mean, he's 90 in the tri-state at the moment. Oh my god, that is crazy. Oh, he's the type... Oh, I know he's a tag team champion, but he deserves to, I don't know, be in the main event title. Well, he's a main eventer, but the main event title scene. Oh, maybe, I don't know. How far away are we? I don't want to give away anything, but yeah, still a long, long way away from a certain tournament. Anyways, that's pretty much going to wrap this episode up, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I've got to change a few storylines and stuff here, so it's probably a good thing that we don't really look at those. Another long episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like. If you're a new viewer, yeah, these episodes are going to be a lot more storyline detailed in the future, so yeah, you should probably subscribe, and that'll keep you up to date with all these episodes coming out in the future. Apart from that, guys, take it easy. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.